And then next for me was God of High School episode 4, which in a lot of ways was similar to Fire Force in that there a whole lot of story and a
Yeah.
little bit of plot progression,
Listen,
with the
I'm just gonna
ending being the
say
cliffhanger. And it kind of, I think, for like my cousins are watching it, and I have a couple friends that are watching it who didn't are not readers, and they were like getting to the end of that episode. They're like, "What the fuck? Like, what the
yes.
hell is
Oh,
going on here?"
oh, oh. That's what I was literally about to say. I want his ass beat. I want his ass beat. He was hitting her wound on purpose. Nigga gotta
He
go.
crunched that hoe up.
I don't care. I know he's the main character. He needs his ass beaten. When is it? Wait, Sunday? It's Monday.
Monday.
Out, out. I want blood. I want blood. I need Davies' blood. That's it. After everything that went on in that fucking episode, man.
So, I mean, I'll say this about God of High School, because I know that a lot of people who are really into the show, they're into it because of the action, and then the story has some intriguing stuff there, and they want to know answers, but it's mostly about like opportunities for really cool showdowns and fights and animation, all that other stuff. The criticism that you will hear in general is that when they do get into like storytelling that's not action based, that it's kind of on the nose and direct and works when it works, and when it doesn't work it's kind of just there. And I would say that like this is kind of what happened in this episode around like the marriage and the backstory building for her.
About all that, to be honest.
Yeah, right, for her family, and you just learn a lot about the Moonlight Sword School. And they dumped a lot of it here, and I think in some ways it felt like they were just trying to get it out of the way, because in the manhwa it takes up most of the beginning, so all the characters kind of get their introduction and their backstory almost like an info dump very early in the series, and then they kind of move into action and everything else later. And they moved some stuff around for the show, and so that's why it feels like each episode you kind of get some character stuff, and then whatever the central character for that episode is, you get some of their backstory. This was just a lot, very suddenly.
Yes.
And then they also kind of like, well, we got to also get this over with. So you kind of know where everything is going. You find out that this guy is tied up with the men, the white clads of this show. And then that's kind of it, right? Like, no explanation of where these powers come from. Like, when he was about to go off, like, why is this happening? They seem to want her because of she has the hand that can touch God or cut God or whatever. And it doesn't really play out into anything else in the end, because Daiwi just washes her and then
like
then just moves on.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this next episode. I need an ass whooping to be handed out expeditiously. Quickly.
Yep. So I think it was to the point. They got it out of the way. It's kind of an info dump, and next week there's a grudge match. And I think it was stuff that people already wanted to see. They wanted to see the main characters go at each other, and they kind of like hot shotted an angle there to use some wrestling parlance between Mori and Daiwi. So you'll get some I think some good catharsis in the next episode or so. So it seems pretty good.